Going for a walk. Ah, my blue eyes. I keep forgetting about my blue eyes. There we go. Got some of the blue eyes gone. Today's license plate of the day during the walk is above me. It's the old Chiefin plate from Rich Crane. So this was given to me by Navy Counselor Chief Petty Officer Air Warfare Rich Crane, retired. He was in the Navy from 1992 to 2016. Started out at RTC Great Lakes, Illinois in 1992. Then he went to AVA school in Millington, Tennessee. And then on to VAQ 138. And did a Westpac with the USS Nimitz. Made AT-3 there. Then in 1996, he went to VAQ 142. And he made AT-2. Then from 2000 to 2004, he was at NRD San Diego recruiting. He made AT-1. And then from 04 to 07, he was at VAQ 141 on board the USS Roosevelt. He went to Al Asad, Iraq in 05-06, must have did an IA. Then from 07 to 2010, NRD Phoenix. 2010 to 2013, NRD San Francisco. Then 2013 to 2016, NRD Phoenix. His home state. Punched out. The Chiefin. I love this plate. It's a good one right there. Well, that's the plate of the day. I thought I would start us off with a plate of the day every day. Walking with Ryan continues here. Didn't advertise again today. We'll see if anybody comes on. Send out a couple of invites. Always invite with Stevie Weefy Walker. He was an AZ2 in the Navy. He's one of my main buddies. He always loves watching all my content. What's everybody doing tonight? Today was a pretty lazy day. Today I had to go to the VA in Grand Island and get the stitches taken out of my leg. I don't know if I talked about it in any of my videos or not. I had a big lump in my left calf. I've had it there on the back side of my calf there for, I don't know, 25 years maybe, from the whole time I was in the Navy. I think it was from my boot, from wearing laced up boots all the years in the Navy, but anyhow, it was bugging me, so went in and the doctor cut it out. It's probably the size of my pinky is how much they cut out. They kind of went down deep into the skin and they cut that out. So anyhow, I think today was 14 or 15 days, so they took the stitches out, so it doesn't look too bad. But I got the VA runaround today. They forgot about me. So, being Mr. Nice Guy that I am, I sat there in the old waiting room. So, half hour goes by, and I went up and I reported back in a second time, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And the lady's like, "Oh, I'll send a message out." Well, she sends a message out. Another half hour goes by, so now I'm getting kind of pissed. And I love the VA. The Grand Island VA does a good job, but yeah, they screwed up today. I got the VA runaround, so hour and 15 minutes I was there. And when I went up the third time, I was not very nice. And like, what the heck's going on? And so the lady walked back. Oh man, the nurses came running out. They're like, "Well, no one told us. No, I'm so sorry." And literally went in and took my stitches out. But someone at the check-in desk, I think, screwed up because both of the nurses back there claimed that they never got the message that I was there. So I don't know, but we've all heard of that happening. And I guess I got to share, now that I told that story, I got to tell my story of when I very first went to the VA in 1998, right after I got out of my first 4 years. Oh, somebody's online. Well, they were on for a second. But I went to the VA in 1998, and you want to talk about being Mr. Patient Young Sailor. I sat in the waiting room for 8 hours. 8 hours. And finally a lady came out and, "Oh my gosh, the doctor totally forgot about you. And we're so sorry, she's left for the day." And yeah, I really did that, guys. I waited in the waiting room for 8 hours. And man, I called up and I ripped the frickin' VA director a new one. And man, they were kissing my ass for a while after that, because, oh man, I could have totally launched a bad one on them for that one. But man, all in all, the VA has really gotten a lot better. A lot better. They seem to be budgeting pretty good. I don't know. I find it as a good place to go for all my care, but I live in Nebraska and we're pretty small, so I think they have a pretty good work ethic there, unlike some of the bigger VAs. Anyhow, if you're a veteran, I recommend you go to the VA and check in and at least get seen. And if nothing, try and get seen there so you can get medicine at a cheaper price if you have any medicine. So, two people online. Who's online? Christopher Wooten's online. What's up, Chris? How's everything in San Diego, brother? Is it nice out there today? Oh, what are you doing, brother man? Who's the second person online? Say hi. Oh, I was telling my stories about the VA, Chris. Man, went to the VA today and waited for an hour and 15 minutes. They forgot about me. Oh man, I got my stitches taken out from a big lump that I got removed from my leg. So yeah, they were apologizing quite profusely there. Oh, you ever go to the VA, Chris, for any of your care? No. We're walking with Ryan tonight. I showed the Chiefin plate back here to begin with. That's my license plate of the day. This came from NCC Rich Crane. He gave that to me. Oh, somebody else logged out. What a bummer. Sunshine and all the time. Heck yeah. The plate of the day from Rich Crane. Put it back there. Walking on the treadmill down here in the basement. So how was work today, Chris? You still delivering appliances? Or what are you doing nowadays again? Yeah, all the time? Uh-oh. Nice. Well, at least I got one person on here. Wonder who the other person was. They didn't say anything. You sell any of your paintings yet, Chris? Or your paintings, your pictures, I meant to say. Oh, Chris takes all sorts of cool pictures of the piers in San Diego and sunsets and stuff like that. So post your link to your page where you're selling your pictures at, Chris. Maybe somebody will see it and go pick one up. Go buy one of Chris's pictures out there. He takes some cool pictures of San Diego sunshine. Yeah, post a link there in the on the chat, Chris. Walking with Ryan. I'll see how far we are. 12 minutes, we got a half a mile. Not at a terribly fast speed. I'm at 2.7 miles per hour. Getting my walk on, walking my salmon that I ate tonight. I had salmon for dinner. Post the link, Chris. Get some people to go check it out. West Coast sunsets, baby. Yeah, man. For sure. You can't beat the San Diego weather. I think in my geography class, they called it a Mediterranean climate because of the ocean. Nice warm currents come off of the ocean and just keeps it like a constant 70 degrees there. Yes, I'm off tonight. Here is a big surprise to a lot of people. I mentioned it only on lives. I don't work at the VA anymore. I'm done working at the VA. Amritai and I are kind of prepping up for a potential move to Thailand coming up. I got some things in the works, waiting on some stuff from the VA to come in, and once I get that, I think I am going to retire early and enjoy life and move to Thailand and start YouTubing from Thailand about Thailand topics. So, you don't have a link? Okay. How did I get it, Chris? You sent me how did I get to it? Somehow you sent it to me. Well, how did you send it to me the first time? Because you sent it to me in a text message or something like that, or a website or something. I don't know. Yeah, so we're prepping. Oh yeah, sometimes it's like Hawaii here, and then sometimes not, and some nice. Yeah, I thought it was always nice there, and because I know a lot of places don't even have heaters there. Sometimes they don't even have air conditioners in San Diego. It's just such a constant cool 70 degrees, perfect temperature. But yeah, we're prepping for the move to Thailand. One of the reasons, little secret, why I'm going hot and heavy on the YouTube is I'm trying to build up a base of subscribers, obviously for the obvious reason a lot of people do YouTube, just so I can get monetized and then use that as a passive income stream when I'm living in Thailand, just making travel vlog videos of life in Thailand. So I like doing it. I love making videos, and so that's kind of why I started doing it. Got up to 200 subscribers today, so that's awesome. Thank you for all of you people out there that signed up. Chris Crip knocked off. Well, sorry, Chris. But yeah, 200 subscribers to know. There he's back. You're back, Chris. You're typing to me and it says 0 people. YouTube must not be catching up. I just talked to, shows you're back on. Just talked to my buddy Mana in Thailand. He was showing me, video chats of Pattaya Beach, Thailand. So we are getting excited to go back there and live in the land of sun, which is very much kind of like San Diego. Saved up a lot of money over the years in my IRAs and whatnot, and Amritai is a year away from being eligible to take a disbursement from it, so that's another option we have, and so getting all sorts of stuff prepped up for it. Nice cool breeze and ceiling fans, heck yeah. Well, let's see here. How far are we in? We're 17 minutes in. Probably go for about 13 or 30 minutes here. Maybe more. Just depends on how I feel. Oh, we got a second person on now. Who else is on here with us? Chime in and type something in the text and start a dialogue. Any questions you guys want to ask, or suggestions, or just anything you want to talk about, or if you have a question, let me know. So who is that? Yeah, I got on the scale again today. I was 262. Still, I went up a couple pounds. I'm still trying to lose weight from that Thanksgiving chow down my sister put on. Oh man, it is amazing how easy it is to put weight on, but how hard it is to take it off. I mean, it's incredibly difficult to take weight off. Somebody else is back on now. Is Chris still on? We had 2 people on. No, I just went off for a minute. I wanted to see. Well, let's hear some slang from Thailand. Oh, you want to hear some tag from Thailand? Sawati Kap, Pom Chu Ryan Kap. That means hello, my name is Ryan. Kun Churai Kap, Christopher. What is your name, Christopher? I know the basic conversational stuff. Enough to get by. How much the stuff cost, Taurai Cop, how much did that cost? Stuff like that. Nung Song Sam Si Ha, Hokjet Bed Gossip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got a second person on. Who's the second person on here? Send me a text and say something. Let's keep a dialogue going here. Ask a question, something you want to know. Are you a license plate person? Are you a scrap metal person? Do you want to talk about Thailand? Do you want to talk about law enforcement? Do you want to talk about watermelon gardening? Those are kind of some of the main niches of my page. Or do you just want to talk? I can talk too, obviously. Ask me a question or comment. This is Walking with Ryan, episode 2. Getting my work on out for the night. It's 9:22 currently here in Nebraska. Well, trying to get my weight down. Well, they didn't think that was very interesting. They got off already. You're back home, huh, Chris? What do some of you guys out there do for exercise? I just like to walk. I'm 50 years old. I was 300 pounds. And like I said, I've heard a lot of times if you watched my videos before, I lost 40 pounds. 262, what's your average? 262 on weight? Or what do you mean? But you're not 262 pounds, are you? Or are you talking about me? Yeah, me. Yes, that's how much. Average, well, lately I've been about 159. Oh, my ideal weight? Oh, gosh. Probably 210 pounds. So, yeah, I'm still way overweight. I'm 6'2", so I think 218, I think is what it was back in the day. But yeah, I got a long ways to go. But man, I did have a 46-inch waist, and now I'm down to about a 42-inch waist. So I know I got some pants that are 44, and they're just 2-inch, 2.5, 3 inches too big. So yeah, I'm probably down to the 40-inch waist now. Before I was massive. So what do some of you guys like to do for exercising? Comment in the comments below on what you like to do. And for me, walking. Set at a nice 2.7 to 3 mile an hour pace. Last week I was walking so much, I walked 8 miles one day and like 10 miles the other day. Man, my hips started hurting. Walked so far. So, taking some glucosamine and some chondroitin to try and help out with the joints. I don't have any joint pain. Seemed to help somewhat. Yeah, my left hip was hurting. Now my right hip's hurting, so it's kind of weird. Getting old. Yeah, if I could get down to 218 pounds, man, that would be sweet. That would be sweet. Oh. Well, about 5 minutes left here. See if I'm feeling up for going more or not. Not many people are tuning in. But again, I didn't advertise. The Scrap Master. Lots of folks do scrap around San Diego. Yeah, I mean, people do scrapping everywhere. I do it more from the junk removal side, Chris, where I charge a fee to pick stuff up. And then, whatever I have in there that's metal, I'll take that into the junkyard and make a little extra. But I don't do a whole lot of the organized scrap routes or dumpster diving. Every now and then, if I see an open top dumpster, I'll go jump in it if it's loaded up. And that's where I usually try to get stuff to resell. Like that one the other day where I got not the other day. The one I got the other day when I got the electric power chair. That was from a guy that just gave it to me for cleaning up his stuff. But I did find an electric power chair earlier this year and doing a dumpster dive. And I sold that for $200. So that's amazing what people throw away. I found a MIG welder, sold that for $200 one time. I mean, perfectly working MIG welder. Somebody threw it away in the trash. It's just amazing what people throw in there. Looking good. Getting the workout on. Walking with my FEPper. Yeah. I was in the FEP program many a years, Chris. 22 years in the Navy, and FEP was my last name, I think. I hovered 230 the entire time I was in the Navy, and I think I had to be 2'8" or 2'11". I was always getting taped and measured or doing the extra workouts. When I made chief, I had a nice run there for a while where I never had to get taped. I was like, holy cow. 2 years in a row, I think I didn't have to get taped. And then at the end, I got big again. Oh, yep. Shit, I think I was on FEP when I was on the Independence, back when I was just a young kid. Oh. Always kind of a big person. Kind of runs in my family. If we don't exercise, we like to eat too. That's what I talked about earlier on how I lost the weight. It was simply not eating as much, but I was taking a shot called Saxenda, which is like Ozempic, and that made my appetite lower. And man, I was really just not even working out, and I was losing weight from not eating as much. It's amazing, isn't it? Strengthen and stay consistent. That works out. The pain, I think you meant to say. Yeah, for sure. Well, you're lifting all those heavy appliances and stuff, Chris. So you probably had scrapper people try to get stuff from you, throwing away those old appliances back in the day. Because after you put the new one in, you had to throw away the old one somewhere. What did you do with that? Oh. I always thought that would be cool to get a lead on someone in town that was doing that, and from an appliance store or something. But I'm sure they got a guy doing that. And you could make a lot of money taking that in every week. Get like 20 washing machines or dishwashers and dryers and take those in. Man, that's a lot of weight. Some of them washing machines weigh a lot. I don't know if you've never taken one apart, but there's concrete blocks that are in washing machines a lot. And that's why they're so heavy. Well, 30 minutes. My buddy Christopher stuck with me, I think, about the whole dang time. We did have two other people come on, but I think I'm gonna sign out. Oh, well, now we got a second person on again. Who is the second person? Make a comment in the text there on ask a question or something, whoever that second person is, and maybe we'll start up a conversation again. We got two on. Say something. Give me a little chat there and ask a question. You got any questions about license plates or scrap metal collecting or anything like that? The license plate of the day was the Chiefin plate back there. You'll have to watch the video later. 2:30, good on you, man. Yeah, that'd be good to get to that. So who's that second person? Comment and say something. So we got something else to chat about. So Christopher doesn't have to be the only one talking. Or say hi to Christopher. Yeah, the other night I was talking to somebody from Italy, Christopher. That was kind of cool. And then also somebody from Turkey, talking to a special operations police woman from Turkey. That was kind of cool. She wanted to practice her English, so we shot the shit for an hour and a half probably. If you go back to my live section down there, you'll see some of my lives. And it's mostly just walking. I'm titling them Walking with Ryan. Thought that was kind of a little catchy phrase. That second person is being quiet, doesn't like to chat, apparently. Or it could be my mom, and she doesn't know how to chat. We'll see if she texts me on a regular text. She usually does that. Let's see, what's the check? How far in are we? We're 33 minutes in, and we are 1.45 miles. Maybe we should go for sold to scrap, yeah. Did you get to sell them as scrap, or did the company sell it as scrap? I had one day, I picked up 20 filing cabinets last year, and that was damn near a ton almost, and I got about 200 bucks for that. That was a pretty good load. But man, I had my freaking truck, I had them stacked like 3 high up in the air. It was a lot. Then I had the tailgate down, I had some stacked on there. Oh, that was a pretty giant load. Tractor trailer bed load, yep. If you had a tractor trailer, and you could put a lot of washing machines and dryers on that, especially if you had an enclosed one where you could stack them up high. Man, that would take forever to unload it though if it was a tractor trailer. Flatbed, you couldn't stack them as high, but you'd be able to definitely unload them a lot quicker because the magnet can grab them. I don't think I've ever seen a tractor trailer go through the scrapyard though. Whenever I take my stuff in, it's usually 300, 400, 500 pounds at the max because, I just got that half-ton pickup, so I think the max load is 1,000 pounds anyway, so. And then the metal is usually bulky, so, it takes up space. You got to pack it just right in order to get a lot of weight in there. I cleaned out a house 2 years ago, and I think I had 1,800 pounds in there, but man, I had that freaking thing packed, and it was all metal, nothing but metal. And that was a good load. I got about $300 for that one. .57 miles. Let's speed it up a little bit. There we go. Go a little faster. You hear it speed up? Oh. What? That is fun that you got to talk to somebody from overseas. Yeah, man, it was. Sure was. Yeah, so talked to one gal, like I said, or one guy from Italy, one gal from Istanbul, Turkey, and oh yeah, that was cool. Oh yeah, and then Thailand. Manna from Thailand was on there the other day. So it's neat when you're talking to multiple people from other countries. Those other two were new subscribers, that just happened to see the live stream and tune in. Yeah, we were having a good conversation about license plates last time. People were wanting to know how I got into collecting license plates. Guess I can repeat the story. My dad, he was really into going to auctions and buying them in big quantities at auctions. And then I always liked the idea of showing them off and displaying them. And so I went out and tried to get all 93 counties, and I found 23 counties. And so then it was the big challenge to try and get all 93 counties, and it took me 16 years to get all 93 counties casually collecting, and finally got all 93 counties of Nebraska in 2020, I think it was. So quite a long time. I don't know if I have any cool scrapping stories per se, other than finding those big giant, some of the cool stuff that I found over the years. The working wheelchair was cool. I got a 55-inch TV that I made a video on, if you look back in the playlist in scrapping. That was neat to find a Samsung, 4K ultra high definition TV, perfectly nothing wrong with it. Usually they're cracked or something like that. Talked about the MIG welder. Found a lot of working lawnmowers over the years. Always sell those real quick. Lots of walkers and stuff like that I've resold. Tractor trailer was filled with appliances, and it was taken out at least every 2 weeks. Wow, that's pretty cool. So Chris, did you take the tractor trailer? Did you drive it into the junkyard and drop them off, or did somebody else do that? Man, that would be a lot of work to unload a whole tractor trailer full of appliances. Man, that'd be a lot of weight too. If you did it, Chris, do you remember the weight on how much the weight for a tractor trailer load of appliances would be? That would have been a fun video to video that. 1.8 miles. I think I'll quit when we get to 2 miles. That's usually my normal pace anyways. Faster. Wonder how fast I can walk. There's 3.5. That's what all my family members were telling me the other day. They were like, faster, faster. 3.5, that's a pretty fast walk. You can see I'm really motoring into it. Like I said, I'm still 260 about, so not running isn't my thing, man. Not anymore. Maybe if I get back down into the 230 section, another 30 pounds from now, maybe I might try it, but 260 is a little rough on the knees. Like I said, my joints, good Lord, man. They were really killing me. Matter of fact, I might run over to Walgreens after I get off the treadmill here and go buy some more chondroitin because I ran out of that. Yeah, 3.5 gets the mileage up. I'm already up to 1.9. Oh. Well, Chris, you stuck with me the whole way, man. That's pretty cool of you. I didn't even know if I would get one. 1.91. That's what I always like about the treadmill. You can kind of see how fast it's going to take you to get there. Man, back when I was really in good shape, I used to run 7.5 miles an hour. Sometimes even up in the 8.5 miles an hour. I could do 1.5 miles in under 10 minutes. I think I was doing it around 9:30, something like that. I mean, that's pretty freaking trucking it, to run 1.5 miles that fast. But 1.96. We're getting up there, Chris. Oh, I'm kind of sweating now. .98. I'll turn it around so everybody can see it. Crank over to, there it is, 2 miles. All right. We'll do the warm down. Okay. 43 minutes and 50 seconds, 55 seconds to crank her up to 2 miles. All right, everybody. Yeah, the A drivers drove the diesel trucks and unloaded. Ah, okay. I was gonna say that would have been a tough job, man. Well, YouTube family, I think I'm gonna sign out for tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in for Walking with Ryan the Scavenger. So share the page with your friends and family on your social media, on your Facebook or your Instagram or your X or Twitter as they used to call it, or TikTok. I don't do TikTok. I'm not doing TikTok, but if you do, share it there. Tell people to tune into YouTube, Ryan the Scavenger. Click that subscribe button and watch some of them videos. Again, if you're new to the channel's about license plate collecting, scrap metal collecting, watermelon gardening, law enforcement, and Thailand. And soon to be coming to you live from Thailand. So hey everybody, you have the blue eyes are from the lights, Chris. The blue eyes are really from the treadmill. Now, see the treadmill blue eyes? These are the treadmill blue eyes. So, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again. Share the page, like and subscribe. Tell about the page to your family. I'd really appreciate it. All right, everybody, you have a good day and good night from Nebraska. I'm out.